industry. I'm a key man, artist get hype and then sink like quicksand. Me build strong CW9, heal it any friction.
God, me say you watch and work and me practice. Remember say I don't know how to stop rich. Yeah, me no stop switch, yeah, me no stop trick. Matter us, yeah, me full of key like blacksmith.
Alkaline say I'm the key man, but who really is the key man? Vybz Kartel. Without Vybz Kartel, dancehall was dead.
Who is the real key man in dancehall? Or is there really a key man in dancehall? Well, since Alkaline dropped theme song Keyman, there have been many reactions. And now the debate have been sparked about, is Alkaline the key man? Or is Vybz Kartel the key man? Or is there anybody else that might have fit the bill who we haven't mentioned?
Yo, one know the East dancehall, link Entourage Records. One know the talk I turn in dancehall, link Entourage Records. Your Entourage, the meat you know eat from morning, your ruggedness.
Bless up, and welcome back to Entourage Records. You're new via here, please consider subscribing. Turn on your post notification bell so whenever I make a new upload, you can be the first to be notified. So Alkaline dropped one new track recently when named Keyman. And this new track sparked one whole heap of controversy. It sparked one whole heap of debate and it eat up. It stepped on one whole heap of people can. And me not talk about the line, the batty wash line and thing. Me not talk about that. But that also sparked some controversy, yes. But the entire song, the meaning of the song itself, it sparked one whole heap a backlash. I mean, you have some people for it because the Gaza fans, they must say, no. The Vendetta fans, they must say, yeah. While you have some other people, like the neutrals, them, I give them opinion upon it. Now, we have one brethren, one big man, on TikTok, where him forward and him a give theme views on Keyman. Him a give theme views on, he must him like the song, because watch one other, one of him in vlog, when he make. Him say he does like the song, but him go as far as saying him not think Alkaline are the key man a dancehall. And him a say a Vybz Kartel are the key man. Him say some things and we'll get into it. But before we do that, I want to highlight when I spin off or when I backlash or one of the counter where Keyman bring off. And this a forward from one artist where I don't know when did there. Him named Authentic. But this artist, he go ahead and him make a rebuttal song towards Keyman and him call up Alkaline's name. Him call up Alkaline government name and him also mentioned, him try for this Alkaline in all different ways. But this is our artist where we not really so much hear about him. The last two times we hear about him, one with him and Popcorn, him and Smash and Melon. And this time, it don't look like this artist even really have one career and thing. But I don't know. But him try a thing. And he make this song towards Alkaline in regarding to this whole Keyman thing.
Hear them a talk about key, but I must the auto-tune lyrics a split boy head like half a moon. Put a link wa hope ya man fuck one baboon.
So Authentic in a theme song try to discredit Alkaline as best as possible and appoint more likely Alkaline's achievement towards Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel also threw shades at Alkaline's Keyman in a theme new diss song where in preview recently.
Ready. World boss, leave a prison could stop me. Get 35 and me give them back that quick. Them have to wonder if I hope ya me practice. God, me say you watch and hope ya me practice. Remember say I don't know how to stop rich. Yeah, me no stop switch. Yeah, me no stop trick. Matter us, yeah, me full of key like blacksmith. Matter girl, yeah, me get my bars and me Catholic. Big up the city girls, picky them, kissy them, pretty them, titty get icky them, me picky them.
So Vybz Kartel, the newly crowned king of dancehall, responded to Alkaline by saying him full of key like locksmith. So him answer to the Keyman chant where Alkaline I say him Alkaline are the Keyman. Enough people I say probably Vybz Kartel wouldn't answer, but me I go tell Uno, Vybz Kartel I listen to Alkaline. No matter what Uno want to tell me say anything, if I even somebody else say anything that Alkaline do, Vybz Kartel hear it. Vice versa. The playing field balance. But for who thinks that Kartel now listen to Alkaline or any move that Alkaline make, we make a sad mistake. Because anybody we think dancehall with a balance will know Kartel and listen to Alkaline. Whether I'm out to shade at him, whether I'm out to make any mistake in the business, or anything. When I say Kartel, go ahead and do and drop. And there's something about Brata. Kartel and listen. And him not going to have anybody in a dancehall, especially Alkaline, I say, him are the man in a dancehall, or him are the key man in a dancehall, without him forward and give theme piece. In any way, shape, or form, Kartel are going to use some kind of psychology to go ahead and insert theme part. Him are going to say something. You think I like me, I tell? Check out a small clip here.
And when they are prisoner sell the gold and sell the silver, beat the man then, man.
Do that and beat you. Where's it? Do that and beat you.
Do that and beat the man, man. Do that and beat
Say you are the goat.
Now that me I try to tell us so more time, because one thing in black people, them live in a most illusion.
Okay, so me also play one interview where recently Brandon Music Review interviewed Vybz Kartel, and this are where Vybz Kartel make some declaration, not clarification, declaration. Say him are the goat, right? And Vybz Kartel even go further and talk about being behind bars and selling gold and silver to show how great he is. But if you are subscribers, stop right there, sir. On the break up, pull up the handbrake and relax. Vybz Kartel is not the only artist in history that have done these things before. Because remember, Jack here was one of the first artists who went into prison and found out as a great superstar, a big superstar. So Jack here had set the precedence in a dancehall and reggae because he did both and stayed relevant in prison until he found out. One more I say is this. When Vybz Kartel get incarcerated, he was the hottest thing on the market. And all the songs that Kartel was doing, like Keystone, Dancehall and Everything, and Alien Brain, all those songs that found out 2012, that Easter time, the song them bad. Those hot songs. Vybz Kartel was the hottest thing. So when Fever found out, it was at the same time where Vybz Kartel was the hottest dancehall artist. The hottest dancehall artist. So all those songs was when Vybz Kartel still in his prime. So whether behind bars or not, it wouldn't have made much difference. Because if we check what Vybz Kartel do, we can check why not do too. Because the past 5 years, how much hit song Vybz Kartel have done. I mean, we hear enough people that say Alkaline have a hit song in X. And why? But we have to balance it out. Alkaline have a hit song in a certain amount of time. Also, Vybz Kartel have a hit song in a more likely a long. So in my opinion, when you factor in the prison thing, I think that's overrated. But these two artists relevant to the business. That's why Alkaline could have named himself as the key man, and that's why on the other hand, Vybz Kartel can go ahead and rebut and say, what you talk about? You are a key man. And me have the key for every single lock.
Key man, Vybz Kartel. Alkaline say I'm the key man, but who really is the key man? Vybz Kartel. Without Vybz Kartel, dancehall was dead.
When Vybz Kartel first got incarcerated in 2011, there was a big debate, and Beenie Man and many other artists was very upset. I think Ayaktin was in one conversation as well, whereas they said dancehall was incarcerated. That time Vybz Kartel was the hottest thing. And based on what the brethren I said no, I would have agreed with him then because of what Vybz Kartel was doing that time. The volume of music that he produced and how much in demand he was at that time. But I wouldn't have agreed with this brethren right now. I said from about, say, 2016, 17, forward all the way up until now. We have so much other people in dancehall that gave dancehall that spark. We give dancehall one injection. for booze it up and thing. Back for the first maybe 5, maybe 6 years, maybe. But because Vybz Kartel was releasing so much songs, we never really miss him. Except for his physical presence, because he stayed relevant in dancehall right throughout his time of being behind bars.
If Vybz Kartel decide for what go in a prison right now, just what go in a prison. Dancehall dead. Yeah. Who gave dancehall that highlight? Who gave dancehall that look in? July the 31st, 2024. That same day, dancehall walk out of prison. Vybz Kartel. So when Alkaline say him is a key man in the industry, I was totally confused.
Vybz Kartel and Alkaline both have enough accolades to claim key man in a dancehall. As you were saying, when Vybz Kartel walked out of prison on July 31st, 2024, dancehall got released from prison? Nah, no, not even close. If he had walked out of prison 2011, 12, 13, or maybe 14, I would have agreed with you. But Vybz Kartel didn't even do any songs for the longest while after he fought out of prison. He went to see his family, he did all these things. He didn't do any songs long after he did the song when he Comet. It was the euphoria of him being missing. And many people in dancehall, like fans of myself and yours, who haven't seen him in 13 years, we were very, very happy. So we played all these Vybz Kartel songs and we did all these things. Kartel didn't drop any song, any new song or anything to say, okay, he did this and so we are going to follow behind. It was just the love for Vybz Kartel and what he have done before in dancehall why many people were so happy to see him. So as far as him being that pole for dancehall right now, I would think it's a euphoria that within a year to 2 years after he do all this tour, it's gonna calm right down. It's gonna calm down and everybody gonna be on equal level once again.
Myself, I have never put my phone in my hands, went on Spotify, went on YouTube and type in Alkaline. Never. I have never done that. I swear. I swear. I have never, ever done that before. Never. So, how is it that he's a key man to the industry and many people doesn't listen to Alkaline? We all know that many people do not listen to Alkaline. So how is he a key man? Vybz Kartel is dancehall. Vybz Kartel allow what's happening now in dancehall to be happening.
I'm sorry for say this, but the argument are kind of weak because this person is just one individual. Just like another person could forward and say, he doesn't listen to Vybz Kartel. And that would be one person. Him say many people don't listen to Alkaline. There are many people who don't listen to Vybz Kartel as well. And him also say, dancehall I go in the direction where Vybz Kartel I go. Not really. No. I mean, that's just your opinion. That's just what you think as a Gaza fan and also as a Vybz Kartel supporter. Kartel have done so many great things in dancehall and we have to give him in credit. But if you look at YouTube, you see Alkaline have more people who subscribe to Theme YouTube than Vybz Kartel. Also, numbers we are talking about now, if you look at Spotify the past 5 years, Alkaline is doing better than Vybz Kartel on Spotify. So, if the brother I use them there and I say him are the key man, because remember, Vybz Kartel sometimes to enough people in a dancehall hit that. Him are the reference point. So if he stop at Vybz Kartel, the comparison between him and Alkaline. So Alkaline would have more people on YouTube, more numbers on Spotify. So if him feel not for himself, say, because the reference point is always at Vybz Kartel, so probably him a gauge from this and say, then if him a the man to Uno, and me I do better than him in that area and that area there. That means that's why I'm me at the key man. Probably that's what he's saying. I'm not sure. Me don't know. But to put the argument away, this virgin has said to bed, said that's just your opinion, and you have to look on it more balanced than that, my general.
So how is Alkaline a key man? I'm totally confused. Totally confused. If Vybz Kartel decided to walk back in prison right now, just to walk back in prison, just for the fun of it, just to sit down and rest and read some book, nobody will be looking in at dancehall again. Think about it. When Vybz Kartel was in prison, right? You notice Alkaline took away himself. Huh? Alkaline can't survive without Vybz Kartel. Trust me. Alkaline cannot survive his name without Vybz Kartel. Him can't come out and just sing some song while Vybz Kartel is out and make him name. No. Him have to sing subliminal shots. Yeah. Him can't just sing song and make him name. Me telling you this before now in a many vlogs. If Vybz Kartel was out the road while Alkaline was making music, there would not be an Alkaline today. Me telling you that before. Yeah. If Vybz Kartel did their road while Alkaline come up in the business, Alkaline would be the Alkaline he is today. Me I telling you, Vybz Kartel would have overshadowed that long time. It's because Vybz Kartel went to prison. There is an Alkaline today. So I'm totally confused when Alkaline said he is the key man of the dancehall. Because I can tell you this, nobody cares about Alkaline.
When Lionel Messi went to Barcelona, he went and saw Ronaldinho. And after being there for a while, Ronaldinho them say was the GOAT, the biggest thing or whatever. And after being there for a while, the same Lionel Messi, they were considered to be the GOAT. So, it's not that Alkaline probably wouldn't have bust, because he could have bust and rival to Vybz Kartel, because from this kid forward upon the scene, they started to compare him to a Vybz Kartel. Maybe the height, maybe the weight, and also the bleaching or whatever. If you want to nitpick, because it seems like this bridge a nitpick, we can say if there wasn't a bounty killer bring Vybz Kartel to the fore, there wouldn't be a Vybz Kartel. Whereas Vybz Kartel have talent. Alkaline have talent as well. Probably Vybz Kartel wouldn't bust at the time there. And Alkaline probably wouldn't bust as fast. There was a void in dancehall when Vybz Kartel got incarcerated. As I say, 11, 12, 13, all the way. So during that time, Alkaline capitalized, not just with him black eyes. The black eyes was the attention, but him forward with one whole heap of lyrics. And it was the lyrics that grabbed people's attention, because he wasn't just there for the show, because he capture and captivate enough other people mind in a dancehall. So if it was just one little euphoria and one little fantasy for the people at the time, it would have finished in maybe 3 to 5 years. But this brother move on to the point what we are talking about right now. So the same Vybz Kartel who might have inspired him quietly without him admitting, we have a comparison right now to say who is the key man in a dancehall. We're not talking about the greatest and lyricist or whatever. The key man where enough people look to. No. We're not say Bounty Killer are the key man. We're not say Beenie Man are the key man. As great a column as they are. Alkaline say him are the key man, and we have someone else, I said, more likely a Vybz Kartel. Kartel set one standard in the game. Change the game. Alkaline forward and did similarly as far as changing the game as well. That's one of the reasons why Alkaline was way ahead of all them other artists who followed up in the game with him. He were leading them for miles until some of them catch up, and we'll get to that in a minute.
When Vybz Kartel in a prison, again, let's show you whose name was calling in dancehall. Who was the main man in dancehall? Massacre. Massacre was that guy. Everything Massacre. Everything Massacre. You notice since Vybz Kartel come out, you don't hear that talk again. Massacre this, Massacre that, Massacre. No. But you know what? I have to give Massacre in credit. You know why? Because when Vybz Kartel came out, right? And Vybz Kartel say, him not ready for do no song yet. See? Him just a go and enjoy him freedom, you know? Relax with him fiance, etc., etc. This is before him drop the comment, see? And him just a post up him video and a do interview around the world. Around the country, sorry, I never start traveling yet. Think about it. Everybody did I say, where the artists them there, right? How the artists them get so cool up, how them not drop no song, right? Only one artist stands strong on the battlefield. Only one artist stands strong on the battlefield, and that was Massacre.
As me say, I am going to get to the artists them where did catch up. And one of the artists them where did catch up, I did Massacre. So the brethren say, when Vybz Kartel found out, in fact, when Vybz Kartel was incarcerated, who for name a call? No, that's why I tell you, say, enough time, and this is no disrespect, enough fans delusional because them look out of one of them eye and they realize that they have two. They don't cover up one of them eye and look for one object and cover up one next eye and look on the same object and see say, you can see it from two different perspectives. When Alkaline them both and I run the place, and I run the place for years, him alone, he would have never taken on a Massacre, he would have never taken on a Gauge, he would have never taken on all them other people them were fouled up in the game now and I go on with them something. He would have never taken them on because they were beneath him. Massacre got his 438 album in a 2021-22 in a COVID time, and him go on good for like 3 years or something like that. Him hit songs them. We say we're going at 3 year mark right now. He did well. Congratulations to Massacre. But before that, it was Popcorn and Alkaline who run things at dancehall. Popcorn first, Alkaline forward, Ketchup doing thing. And many fans that say he can't come at the table because them say him never good enough. Remember whole heap of them. I said the youth cannot forward at the table because he don't have it. No 5 vloggers, even some 5 vloggers them turn vendetta vloggers right now. They were vlogging for Gaza. See? So when they run the poll on TVJ in a 2021-22, so them talk about the next artist them for be the king of dancehall. Basically, they're saying who, like after Vybz Kartel, whatever the case may be. Because they were already giving it to Vybz Kartel saying, yo, we know so presently at him, even though the crown never got on his head. It was Alkaline, I can't remember exactly, but it was Alkaline, Popcorn, Massacre. Massacre way down like about 12% and thing. See? So if we say Massacre did run things, that's nothing like that. Nothing of the sort. And we are talking about drop songs now. Alkaline, I know one volume artist, like one Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel tell you, he dropped 13 songs. Alkaline not do nothing like them thing there. You see him? Vybz Kartel will drop 13 songs and see if one or two of them hit. Alkaline not do that. But there are times when these two artists might just watch the game and not drop the song. And let me bring you back to 2017 when Governor Reagan King Massacre bust mainstream. If Alkaline did that drop song at them time there, probably you wouldn't hear about enough of them. Remember Vybz Kartel and Alkaline, they both took a break. We don't know if Vybz Kartel phone was taken away from him. But these two artists, in my humble opinion, were playing that psychological game because many people was wondering and wait like, where is Alkaline? Who want a song from Alkaline? That's some of the reasons why this youth I can forward now and say him are the key man. Because him watch how him not drop song and see how enough artists forward to the game because he didn't drop song. It wasn't like Vybz Kartel that dropped hit song after hit song where I robot the youth them. Alkaline that drop all of the hit songs them and him eased up. Cause remember say, now them time there, my drop Pretty Girl Team and you can remind me of enough of the other songs them where him drop and thing. Red Eyes, what part of song where him drop in between and I go on good. And him never drop song one period, almost 3 months I think, 90 days. I know that every month Alkaline will drop probably one song and thing. And he never do that. So if we say Massacre drop one song when Vybz Kartel forward out because all the artists them afraid. It's not uncommon for this youth not drop song. It's just the norm. The Virgin went on to say Vybz Kartel is the key man. Alkaline tie himself into Vybz Kartel. And if Alkaline Lego that, nobody now gonna hear nothing else about him. Viewers and subscribers. I think him at some point, somewhere on the line, but he went too far. Him gone over the top most of the time and he's looking out of one eye. But as I say, this one song caused one bag of things. It's been chaotic in a dance hall and it hurt one whole heap of toes. It hurt enough people's feelings because they're only looking at it one way, maybe as Vybz Kartel achievements, but they're not looking at this youth we are fought up in the game where enough people want to hear from him, where him feel like say, because of all those things and his demand, him are the key man a dancer. They always have to call him name, whether good or bad. They always have to call him name. And at that, him I work with, and him fouled with the conclusion, say him, Earl and Alkaline Bartley, the key man. If you are subscribers, want to leave in the thoughts, leave in the comment, in the comment section, so we can discuss who is the key man. We've come to another video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel those who haven't done so as yet. Also, please turn your post notification bell so whenever I make a new upload, you can be the first to be notified. Peace out, bless up. I'll definitely catch you in the next one.